Hey stranger, remember me? 5 simple words. An innocuous message. Yet it sent a tremor through me. A name from the past, a forgotten chapter, resurfaced. We had been colleagues once, years ago. A shared laugh, a fleeting connection, nothing more. I hesitated, a flicker of curiosity battling with a prickle of unease. I replied. My phone buzzed again. His words were warm, familiar. We fell into easy conversation, reminiscing about old times, catching up on life's twists and turns. The years melted away. I felt seen, understood, in a way I hadn't in a long time. The spark, once fleeting, reignited. Our chats became a daily ritual, a secret solace. I told myself it was harmless, just two old friends reconnecting. I was wrong. Our conversations deepened. We shared our vulnerabilities, our dreams, our fears. The weight of unspoken words, the longing for connection, found an outlet. My marriage felt stagnant, predictable. Our chats were a breath of fresh air, a forbidden thrill. His attention was intoxicating. I felt desired, appreciated, alive. I knew I was playing with fire. This wasn't just friendly banter anymore. It was emotional intimacy, a slow burn that was consuming me. I justified it as a harmless escape from the monotony of my life. But deep down, I knew the truth. This was a betrayal. A betrayal of my vows, of my husband's trust, of myself. The guilt gnawed at me. I loved my husband, I truly did. Yet, I couldn't pull myself away from this intoxicating connection. Every stolen glance at my phone, every secret smile at a message, felt like a transgression. The man I knew, the life we had built, started to feel distant, a faded photograph. I was torn between the familiar comfort of my marriage and the exhilarating pull of the unknown. The secrecy, the forbidden nature of our bond, intensified the emotions. It was a dangerous game, a tightrope walk between desire and deceit. I was addicted to the rush, the emotional high, even as it chipped away at the foundation of my life. I became adept at leading a double life, one foot firmly planted in the reality of my marriage, the other tiptoeing into the intoxicating world of our virtual connection. I juggled phone calls, invented errands, crafted elaborate lies to cover my tracks. The guilt was a constant shadow, a bitter taste in my mouth. I withdrew from my husband, emotionally and physically. Our conversations were strained, filled with silences and unspoken truths. I hated myself for the deception, for the pain I knew I was causing. Yet I couldn't seem to stop myself. The need for connection, for validation, was too strong. Section 5. The walls crumble. The truth has a way of revealing itself. One evening, my husband stumbled upon a string of messages. My carefully constructed facade crumbled before my eyes. His face, contorted with pain and betrayal, is an image forever seared into my memory. The confrontation was like a punch to the gut. Denial, justification, tears, they all spilled out in a torrent of shame and regret. The look in his eyes, the raw agony, shattered me. I had betrayed the one person who loved me unconditionally, and the consequences of my actions were devastating. Section 6. Shattered Trust, Fragmented Reality. The world as I knew it imploded. Our foundation of trust, built over years of shared dreams and unspoken promises, lay in ruins. The pain I had inflicted was palpable, a suffocating weight that hung between us. He felt betrayed, foolish, his love for me tainted with doubt and anger. I hated myself for the hurt I had caused, for the recklessness of my actions. My carefully constructed world of secrecy and emotional infidelity lay in shambles, leaving behind a trail of devastation. The path ahead seemed insurmountable, shrouded in uncertainty and pain. Section 7. Picking up the pieces. The days that followed were a blur of tears, apologies, and agonizing conversations. The road to rebuilding trust felt impossibly long and arduous. He was angry, hurt, and filled with a deep sense of betrayal. I was consumed by guilt, shame, and the desperate need to make amends. We were both broken, our hearts heavy with the weight of my actions. He grappled with the reality of my emotional infidelity, the realization that our connection, once unbreakable, was now fragile and fractured. I struggled with the consequences of my choices, the knowledge that I had jeopardized everything we had built together. Section 8. Rebuilding, brick by brick. Rebuilding trust was a slow and painstaking process. It required brutal honesty, unwavering commitment, and a willingness to confront the pain we had inflicted on each other. We attended therapy, both individually and together, to navigate the complex emotions and begin the arduous journey of healing. There were setbacks, moments of anger and resentment, days when the pain felt insurmountable. But slowly, with time and effort, we started to rebuild. We learned to communicate more openly, to address our needs and insecurities, to cherish the love that had endured despite the storm. Section 9. Lessons learned. The experience left an indelible mark on me, a stark reminder of the fragility of trust and the devastating consequences of betrayal. I learned that emotional intimacy outside of a committed relationship, no matter how seemingly harmless, can be just as damaging as physical infidelity. It taught me the importance of nurturing my own relationship, of addressing unmet needs and fostering intimacy with my partner. It highlighted the power of forgiveness, the courage it takes to rebuild trust, and the unwavering strength of true love. The journey was arduous, but it led me to a deeper understanding of myself, my marriage, and the importance of cherishing the love that truly matters.